short notice. I knew I was going to go live after coming back from Door County, and I forgot to set it up. Oop, sorry. So I appreciate if you are here with me. I had such a nice time in Door County. It is literally my favorite place to be for quiet time. It was just me, my two dogs, and a bunch of craft products. You should have seen my little Nissan Versa note. It was packed to the top. It's a little hatchback, and there was no room for anything. it was kind of crazy. But that's how I go. Every time I go, I get to go back in July next. So, but today, this summer I've been going daily and doing a card a day, at least for I think a week I did, or 2 weeks. And I kind of want to keep doing that, but when I was up in Door County, I could put things on Facebook, and I could get on my computer with a hotspot, but going live did not work very well. So yeah, I didn't get to go live. I really wanted to, so I'm going to try to figure it out so when I go in July that I can go ahead and do it. So we are going to use the Tags to Go bundle, well actually the whole suite. So let me go ahead and put you down and we can get started. We're going to make 2 cards because today's Thursday, and I made 4 cards when I was up there in Door County, and I always look at the wrong place. I shouldn't be looking over here. I should be looking over here because this is where the camera is. Yeah, so I'm going to do 2 cards today and then 2 cards tomorrow for this. And yeah, we'll go from there, okay? So let me go ahead and show you everything. I'm going to switch you so you're going to see my wall. And then I'm going to put you down. And I think I have to twirl you. Let's see. Did I do that right? Nope. Oh, you know why? Duh. Gotta do this. I forgot to do this. There we go. One of these days, I'm gonna get this, and you guys are not gonna laugh at me every time I do this. Okay. Let's do some rearranging. Put you down a little bit more. There we go. Messy desk as usual. I want to be one of those stampers that has a nice, neat desk. I have to figure that out. I have not figured that out yet. I'm still putting so much away, though, because, like I said, when I went to Door County for the week, I took everything with. So that means I have to put everything back, which is not fun. But you know what? It'll help me get organized, because I feel like I am definitely not organized. I did get some paper, I don't know, sorting things. Paper racks my husband put together when I was gone. Thank you, Rob. And so I'm going to put my paper in there, so that's a little bit better, but slowly but surely, right? Okay, so this is my information. I'm from Two Long Dogs and a Stamper. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. My email is georgiestwolongdogs@gmail.com. My site is georginedarbo.stampinup.net. And you can see me on YouTube and Facebook, Two Long Dogs and a Stamper. Please like, share, what else? Follow, subscribe, all those things, so that I can get my name out there, because I really love doing this, okay? So let's show you what we're going to do. These are the cards we're going to make. We're going to use Shice Shamrock, Strawberry Slush, and just black. It says white, but it's black. We're going to use the Tags to Go stamp set and dies. And here. We're also going to use just one of these, I think. Is that it? Yeah, I think it's just this one. We're going to use that. And we're going to use the paper. Here's the paper. Let me go ahead and show you. I've already see that I cut it up. Let me take it out so you can see it. There's the side that is just basic. You can use with anything, and then there's the side that is goes with the actual stamp set. So this is pretty cool. You can use for scrapbooking or card fronts. I think I need to lift you up a little bit more here. Is that better? Oop, sorry, see my shirt. Okay. I did not use this side yet. Okay, and there's this. With that, I love that. I love a plaid. There's this one with all the tags. I did use, I think, every single piece of paper with the, well, not every single piece. I like close to it though. This one, I used that. We use all three of these. I don't think I used that one yet. On these cards, I used that. Wait, I got that on. Are you sure? No. I got this. That's cute. The luggage and backpacks and things. And that. I really like this side of the paper. I like both sides, but I really like this side. And I love this. You can cut out the tags or use them as this paper as is. We're going to be cutting out some of those tags. This is the only side I have not used. I wasn't sure what to do with that. I get it, but I don't. It's nothing screamed to me to use it. Yep, that's everything. So we'll use that in my pictures. I don't know if you noticed on my YouTube, and I did them on Facebook of the while I was up north. I put some pictures on Facebook of these cards, but I didn't use these. There's these, which are a lot of fun. They're puffy stickers, and I put them on the cards just now. I didn't put them while I was up there, but you'll see what I used. That comes in the suite, and then this comes in the suite. Pack your bags, twine, 3-pick. And I used all 3 colors. Okay, so that's that. Let me see really quick. I don't know what I did with my catalog. See, everything is everywhere. Oh, hold on. I'm going to show you where it's at. Found it. Okay. Actually, you know what? Nope, it's online. It's not in the catalog. So this is online only. It's not in the catalog. So if you like this suite, it is, you go to online exclusive when you want to place the order, or just contact me. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this one first. We are going to use Shy Shamrock for the base, and it's going to be the 4 1/4 by 11, and we're going to score it at 5 1/2. So it's going to be like a 10 or letter A, whatever you want to think about. Okay. I did some cutting so that you didn't have to sit and watch me cut. And I'll show you what I did. Let's see. You're going to have 4 pieces of the DSP, and I just put them in pattern order. You can put them in any order you'd like. These pieces, the strips are 1 1/4 by 4. You need a piece of white, which is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and those are going to be put on this, and we're going to go ahead and do that in just a second. You need a piece of paper to do all the tags. So this is the piece of paper I cut off the corner so that you know that this is for extra. You need a piece of white 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. Oh, I'm sorry, 4 by 5 1/4, and then a piece of strawberry slush for the inside, which is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And hello, Maria. Glad you're here. And then some odds and ends. You need a piece of the DSP for this, and I think that is it. Yeah. So let's go ahead and get started. All I did was take the paper and glue it on. I put it in this order, but it does not matter, like I said, what order you put it in. In fact, I'm switching up a little bit, it looks like. But I do the first and the last so I can get kind of even in the middle. Does that make sense? I want the same spacing throughout. So, oops, stuck my finger. So it was not as hot up in Door County as it was down here. I heard my family, it was extremely hot while I was gone. It's pretty warm today too. The hottest to get up north was 80, and that felt really hot to me, but I heard it was a lot worse down here. I like the cool weather, so I'm not enjoying this. The apartment we have does not have air. We have 2 window air conditioners in our bedrooms, and the rest we kind of use fans and close the windows and the drapes and hope for the best. And so far, knock on wood, it's not too bad. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that's easy peasy, right? I should have pulled this one up a little bit more. There's more space, but it'll be covered a little bit. So then we're going to take this piece and start doing all our die cutting. We need one of these. This is Nested Essential Dies. Love these. 161597. I use these all the time. I think I used this one. Yep. So we need that. And then we're going to use some of the tag dies from the actual suite. So, let's see. The only tag die I didn't use when making things was this one. I really want to use it, and I don't know why I didn't. I think it's so pretty. We're going to use this, but not the whole thing. We're just going to use that little piece down there. We're going to use this. And we're going to use this for the white. So, post tape off. I'm going to move this up here because that doesn't matter. That'll come off. I'm going to scoop this over and squeeze that in so we don't waste paper. I do too. I didn't know if I was going to. I got it thinking it would be a good summer one because of, you know, like going on adventures and stuff in the summer and vacations. Now I like it, but before I wasn't too sure because I'm not a bright colored person. I like the naturals and the regals and like that. But this was really fun to work with. And I'm going to do a scrapbook page too. I just haven't done it yet. Okay. I'm going to do my die cutting. Oh, here it is. I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put this through. If I can find, see? I should. Oh, there it is. I thought I at least took out what I needed for today. And then after this live, I'm going to make sure I get these organized again. So I'm going to go ahead and put this through really quick. And then we have one more die cut, I think. And I'm going to put it on, my arm is gone on my die cutter. That's not good. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I took it off so I could put it in nice and neat in my car. And now I can't die cut. Uh-oh. Dang, I thought I was prepared. I'm still looking. Stay with me, Maria. Oh, darn it. Hold on. Kind of hard to die cut and put cards together if I don't. Ah, found it. Okay, see, the little arm can come off, and I took it off so that I could put it in my car easier. And I knew I had it. Hold on. It's always entertaining for me to be here. There we go. Okay. Phew. Go through. Okay. One more thing I have to die cut, and that's this thing right here. I'm going to take these out really quick. And back. I was going to stamp first because I'm not a good stamper, but of course I forgot. I'm not good at stamping inside, especially with the red rubber, and getting them nice and even. So if I don't get them even, I'll do them later with stamping first. Okay. And then I need the smaller of this banner. And we'll put it through on this DSP. Just grab that. Let's see, it is the green. I think I have a little piece down here. Yep, see, that's the piece I used. I have to get going and make, every year I make books, not elaborate, quick books for my class. And I still have not gotten them done for last year's class. And I usually do them and then mail them to them for the summer. And I've been slacking. I've got to get that done. I've got to work on that. I need to take a lot of pictures through here and then have a little memory book. So I have to get that done. Okay, now I think I have everything that we can put this together. Like I said, I should have stamped first because I am not a good die cut and then stamper person. I can never get it matched up. Okay. So, let's try this. I need this one. I'm going to stamp on. Stamp on all of them. That's why it worries me. Okay, so this one I trimmed. I just want this piece and I saved the rest for another something else. So trim that off. And then I just trim each little corner just to take it off so they're all the same. Oh, wish me luck. I'm so nervous about doing it this way. I should have done it the other way. But I didn't. So, I'm going to do a little surgery here and trim off this extra bit, which it's going to cut this, but I know what it says, so it's okay. There's extra on this one for some reason. It always messes me up when I try to stamp. So that one we need, oh, no, we don't even need that one. Here I go. We need Today Marks an Adventure. We need We're Going Places and Enjoy. Okay. And I need Shy Shamrock ink. Okay. So, cross your fingers that I can get this going. Gloria, do you have problems doing this? I am not good with the red rubber and putting it on things and putting it nicely. I struggle a lot. So I usually do them first, stamp them first, I got hair on that one, and then I die cut around it. I'm going to cut this a little extra off too. I don't know if you guys know that you can do that, but you can't. So then it's a little more lined up. I'm going to do it once off. See how it looks. Okay, let's see. Cross your fingers. I know this is all we ever had was the red stamp, red rubber. I like the other one, so oh, that's not too bad. That didn't turn out too bad. Yay. Okay. Oops. That back for now. Maybe not. To do, I split this up. I did You're Going Places, but I used You're Going on one and Places on another. I'm going to show you. All I did was ink up one part and then made sure that it was nice and clean. Okay, that looks pretty good. Make sure there's nothing on this. You can also put a piece of tape over that, but this one is pretty easy, so I didn't do that. Okay, so You're Going. Cross your fingers. Not too bad. Woohoo! I'm getting lucky here. And then we'll do Places. I'll show you. You can put a piece of tape, the posty tape, on the area that you don't want. You just have to remember to take it off. I've done that before, where I've done it this way, and then forgot to take it off. So then when I stamped, I had this big old blood. Oh, that's a lot. So I gotta make sure that I go on straight. Little smudge. Okay. Okay, here we go. Again. I'm gonna center that so I can put that heart on there too. Let's see, did I do it right? I feel like I may have blotched. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Like I said, my normal time, I usually just do the die. I stamp and then do the dies. So much easier for me. So it's kind of making me struggle a little bit. And then the last one is this little word, enjoy. Did I put anything in the middle? Oh, I did. Okay. It's okay. Oh, I think I put that too low. It's gonna have to work. Oh, no. Yay. Okay. And then on the inside, I used, I'm gonna go ahead and grab that piece of paper and the cardstock so that I can get that done too. And we can be done with these stamps for this card, I think. Congrats. And grab that white and I put it down at the bottom. We do have to, I'm sorry, I forgot to do the hearts, so we do have to do one more die cut. Okay, I can put this away. I'm going to need this so that I can go ahead and use my blending brushes, or I think I used, honestly, I used, if I can find them. My blenders are here, so I might just use my blenders. Oh, here they are. I used my sponge daughters for this. And I used the strawberry slush. I may have left it somewhere out. Let's use another one. I don't like how they're so white. So I'm going to dab and just get the edges. Easy peasy. This one on top too. I don't like that sponge, but nothing I do about it now. Except for make more of those smudges so that it looks like I did it on purpose, right? Okay. This one. Anybody doing anything exciting for 4th of July? We're not big 4th of July people just because my dog doesn't like the fireworks, so unfortunately that tends to put a damper on things. So I will be staying home. My husband sometimes goes to my brother-in-law's. They own a bar and grill so that they can watch the fireworks. Not sure if he is or not. Oh, here it is. Okay, I use the twine and that ribbon. The strawberry slush ribbon. I love this ribbon. It is so fun to work with. And let's go ahead and put these to the side. Clean that up. Grab my chamois. There we go. let's pull this back out. I'm gonna go ahead and do the card base. There it is. Glue this down. Yeah, mine shakes, and he has seizures, and sometimes it makes him go into a seizure, so I like to be around. He never did. Once it seems like whenever they get to a certain age, they start not liking the thunder and all that. Because my Hazel, who's 4, does not give 2 hoots about it. And Gus never used to, and then all of a sudden he started. So I'd rather just stick home with him, make sure he's okay. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna start putting it together. Okay, I do have to die cut one more thing. I have to die cut some hearts. So that will go here. This goes right about there. And here. And then this will be down here. And I put ribbon on everything. Ribbon or the twine, what is that called? Not twine, but the stuff that comes with it. Yeah, twine, 3-pack. So I just take a little piece of ribbon and snip. I'm gonna take a piece of, yeah, I don't know what it is with age. He's 9 now, so I guess he has every right to be afraid. He's always had seizures, even as not a pup, but like a young dog. But seems like it really affects him when thunders, and so I give him some meds to help him. And just try to be there for him. Okay, that one's a little shorter, but that's okay. And then this one I used the twine, and I used this Shy Shamrock, and I think I did about 6 inches, and then folded it in half. Maybe I did a little longer, we'll see. And fold it in half again. Fit it through, and I did do it. I was gonna say, while I was camping, I never had a problem, but I didn't have a problem. Okay. Shove it through this way. Hold on, gotta get them even. There we go. So I'm thinking of doing Christmas in July event. I'm hoping it'll work out and do some Christmas cards and stuff. And what I did was, not everybody likes this, but I do this all the time. So I'm going to go ahead and spread out the pieces. And it gives that little pinky, like, look. I don't know if that's the right word, but you know, you unravel it and it gives, like, you put your hair in braids when I had long hair a long time ago, and then you take it out and it gives that look. It's the same thing. Okay. Trim those up a little bit. And then I do the same thing for this, but in the strawberry slush. Oh, Georgie, that wasn't right. Let's see. Try again. I think it's supposed to rain today a little bit. See, this, I knew this was going to happen. The other one went down so smoothly. And now, because I'm live, I'm struggling. There we go. Push that through. Get it through. There we go. Jeez. That, and again, I frayed them. That's the word. I think it's called fraying them. Just gives it a little more visual interest. I don't like it just plain, like 4 little pieces sitting there. But you do you. And if you like that, that's fine too. There we go. Okay, and the last one, what I did was I just took some, wrapped it around my fingers a couple times, snip it, put a piece of tear and tape on the back. Extra piece. Okay. And then I put it like this, so it came out both sides. Oops. Got to take off. Oh my goodness. Really? Got to take off that little waxy paper. Can't use it if it doesn't come off. And then I just trimmed them and frayed them again. A lot of fraying. I just like that look. Again, you don't have to. You do what you think looks right. Like that. Oops. Trim the longer one there. I like this twine too. I'm a twine kind of girl because I love the natural one too. That I use all the time. Trim these down a little bit. It's a little too much, I think. A little too long. I think I did those, I wrapped them a little bit more on this one, so we got a little bit more. That's okay. Okay, then I used a dimensional. Put that in the back. Side. I didn't put it on the middle because it has the tape there. So I just put it to the sides. And then I centered it on this banner. I'll put it the other way, but it's okay. Okay, and then I just glued it down. So add a little bit of glue to all these. And dimensionals to this one. This one, and then we just have to die cut out some parts really quick. I put 3 in this one just because it's a longer one. Never want it to sag in the middle, right? There we go. And let's run at the top. Fingers don't want to work. It's always when we're on live that my fingers don't want to work. Get these dimensionals off. There we go. And then I'm going to use strawberry slush really quick here and cut out some of those hearts. And I'm going to double it because we can. So take these. Will it fit this way? Oh, it does. Okay. So I'm going to do it so I get more than 3. These out really quick. I love hearts, so like these heart dies are like my favorite. Separate them. My dogs are being so quiet. I took them for a walk earlier, a little bit before. They've been doing really good with this. Okay, add a little bit glue, a little one here. And here. Obviously I have to put them all over because I love them. And then like I said earlier, I didn't put those the stickers on. Kind of forgot about them, and then I was looking at the suite and I'm like, oh, I gotta grab those. Those are super cute. So then I got the stickers. I'll show you. I don't even know, did I show them to you at the beginning of the... These are what they are. They're on the go puffy stickers. And I went ahead arrows. I put a green one. Down here. And a pink one. So if you got this class, you might not get the same colors. We'd have to see. That's the problem though, where you'd get something else to put on it. Just because those are the colors that match it. That would be interesting. I don't know how that works. I figure it out. Okay, and then we're just going to add the inside. I do need one more heart, and that goes right here. Put this on. Inside. And we're done with our first card. This one seemed to take the longest. I don't think the other one will take quite as long. There we go. This one I put too much on. 1, 2, 3. I think 4 little pieces would have been fine, and I got carried away. So I like this better, and I like it going like this instead of the way I have it on this one. But you know, I could pull it off and take it off, take some of them out. I'll do that later. That's too much. But there's card 1. Card 2 is where? Ha, found it. There it is. And we do have to cut a little bit on this one. It's card 2, and we use that tag paper. And we only have to die cut a couple things. So you get a couple little pieces of the DSP. You get a little piece of Azul blue. I love that blue. Didn't realize I loved it until this project. And another little 1/4x4 piece of DSP for the inside. So, and you get, I'm going to use this, but I can use a piece of it. You get a little bit of white for that tag. So I'm going to move this to the side. I'm going to score at 5.5. Oh, I'm a goof. At 4 1/4. If I scored at 5.5, it would not look right. There we go. And then burnish it. So, we can go ahead and do the DSP. You get 2 whites. They're both the same size. And what I did was I took this and put, oops, did I do that wrong? I think I cut the white wrong. Hold on. Yeah, I did. The white should have been cut differently. Let me cut a piece of white. This should have been, I cut them the same, and it should have been 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So let's see. 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. That should do it. Let's see if I did it right now. Yep, there we go. Okay. So what I did was I just put this little piece so it looked like it had a layer underneath it on the side so that it's just poking out a little bit. It'd be easier if I do it this way. There we go. Just like to try to get it kind of even Steven. There we go. And then I take the pink pattern and then I take the blue. Yep, it'll fit. Okay. So and then center it in there. So it's got the same white around. And then I put the blue, this DSP with the Azul blue on the other side. It's going to go over it just a little bit. There we go. Turn this a little. Okay. I'm not going to put it on yet because we have to use the twine. But then I'm going to take one of the tags. First of all, let's see. I need a die cut. I need 2 die cuts. I need this one and this one. This one is this die cut, and it really doesn't matter. You're not going to see the top, so I just want the bottom part, so I'm still going to use that because you're not going to see it. I use that tag. See what I mean? So you're not going to see that top part, so it's not a biggie. And then I used this tag, but let's use a different tag because I don't think it really matters. I think I'm going to use this one for something different. Oh no, this pink one, or I should say strawberry slush one. And I'm just going to fussy cut it out really quick. Easy fussy cutting, right? I still like getting a little bit of white on it. And I just kind of square off the ends. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and use a hole punch. Waiting for those other hole punches for Stampin' Up to come back in. I don't know if they are. I haven't gotten anything saying they are, but I want those. Okay, and then I just have to die cut this really quick. This is the thing. So this is going to go here. It's going to be, oh, forgot to die, jeez. Forgot to die cut this out. Hold on. 1 second. I could have done that at the same time. Should have done the heart and then die cut it out, but I didn't. So now I have to stamp the heart, which hopefully won't be that hard in the center of that. Oops. I stamped it using strawberry slush. Okay, cross your fingers. Not too bad. It's a little off center, but that's okay. It'll work. Okay. And I use Shy Shamrock, and I just added a little color around the edges of this one. Because, you know, white edges can't do it for some reason. It's a pitfall for me. There we go. Wish I centered that a little better, but it'll work. Wipe it up real quick. So if not, I'll put something in it and get ink all over it. Okay, so now we just have to, we have to add the sentiment. And it's life detours are better with you. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this is what I did. This one, I had to just put a piece of white cardstock on because I could not get that lined up nicely, and let's see if I can do it this time. Because I can't put a piece of white cardstock on this because it has a pattern to it. So cross your fingers. I used black ink. I'm just going to stamp this and see what it looks like. Okay, I think I can do it. Cross your fingers. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. Okay, so what I did was I took the last color that I haven't used yet. I took Tarrantine. Move it to the back of this. And so we don't have to wind it around. I went ahead and did about three of these, about 6 or so inches. Because if I did it the other way, it would have been, what, almost 12 inches of times 3. And that's like a lot of wasting, so go ahead. I'm going to leave that one on, actually. I'm going to go ahead and line these up. And I liked getting them straight. And this is the thing, okay, ready? We have to put this and this through. This is just going to get tucked under here, like that. So that doesn't have to go through it, but these do. So I'm going to put this one through first, and then I'll put this one through. piece doesn't want to go through. So I'm going to take it off. Twirl them together, see if that'll help. The struggles. Goodness gracious. There, yay! Put this where I think I want it. Straighten them out. I don't like them curving. There we go. Okay, phew. Really isn't that hard for some reason. I made it that hard. Okay. We'll take this turn tape off. Fold it over. Take a look and make sure it's all good. That's the good part about tearing tape. Yeah. Scoot this over just a little. Scoot this over just a little. There we go. Okay. I don't know why I only took one. Need one more piece. Now we can glue it down. And I put this on dimensionals because of this. I don't like the bumps it leaves if you glue it down, so I'm going to go ahead and put dimensionals. Use 4 of those. Actually 5. 6. Because I like them in the center too. Okay. Center this on the card. Make sure it's open right. Yep. There we go. Now we have to add this and then the green twine. And I did the same thing. I'm not going to do so many. I'm going to do 3. I think that'll be good. I think I did 4. Let's see. Did. Okay, so I'll do 4. And that's what I did. I attached it to here with a piece of tear-on tape. Which I should have gotten before I did that. I'm almost done with this one. Look at this. Oh, I may not even have. Oh, I'm done. It is over. Oh, good. No, can't use that. Okay, so I'm going to put that on here. This is that little tag that we just used for the under part. Give it a pop of blue color. On it. Like so. Got another one. Okay. I'm going to sneak this under. I have glue there, but I'm going to put a little bit of the liquid glue on this side because I have the tear-on tape, and I'm going to sneak it under here. And what I need to do is fold that under. Sorry, hold on. I don't want that tear-on tape to stick out. There we go. There we go. going to trim these and I'm going to frame them like I did before. See? And fray away. Again, you don't like the frame, because I have heard in the past people don't like that for some reason. I just really like it. And I use it a lot. Taking it apart so that it gives it a little more dimension. Almost looks like little pom-poms. So I was talking earlier, saying that I think I'm going to do a 4th of July, Christmas and 4th of July. I'm going to try to do it live, not live. I'm going to try to do it like an actual class. I can get some people interested. And that's my problem. I don't have a big following yet. But I'd like to do like a Christmas in July stamp camp. So we can make maybe 4 or 5 cards and a couple maybe bags or maybe boxes or some kind of project. And have it be a few hours long. That's my goal. And I'm hoping for the 2nd week in July. But don't know how that's gonna go. We'll see. Okay. You guys are probably sick of watching me do this, so I'm gonna stop, but you get the idea. And you just do it until you think it looks pretty. You can trim it, but I'm not going to. Okay. And then I did put dimensionals under this so that it stayed put. So I'm going to go ahead and add one here. And here. There we go. And one up here. I think that should be good. Okay. And then I put one of those puffy stickers. And put it in the corner. What I do on the inside, I think I just use the white. And I have this little strip. And I put it to the left-hand side along with the heart. And I hope I have a heart. I should have a heart. Yeah. I had one more heart. Oh, darn. Did I use more? I didn't think I used 6. Did I use 6? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5. I should have one more heart. No way. Darn, darn, darn. Ah, here it is. Found it. Okay. We've got a glue here. Add my heart, and you're done. There we go. And there's card number 2. There we go. Ta-da! Okay, we are done for today. These are our cards, the 2 that we made. And then tomorrow, come back at 11 if you would, and we will be making these 2. Far away and close to my heart, you brighten my day. Ta-da! Really like that one. And then welcome home for somebody who's getting a new house maybe. Today marks an adventure. Okay, those are the 2 coming tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to turn you around and hopefully I'm going to spin you because I think that's what I have to do. And lift you up. And then I think I have you right. Am I on my head? Nope. Good. Okay, so that's it for today. Please come back tomorrow. I have 2 more cards I showed you, and I'd love you to see them. Please like, share, follow, subscribe, all those things, and my YouTube and Facebook page, YouTube channel and Facebook page, 2 Long Dogs and a Stamper. And if you'd like any information, please reach out to me. You can either message me on my Facebook message or email me at Georgie's2longdogs, the number 2, at gmail.com. Thank you so much for being here. Take care and have a lovely day. Lots of smiles and hearts coming your way, I hope. Bye-bye.